She wouldn't actually let me drive.
She must be in control. She's German.
You're just a long-haired hippie. Yep.
Isn't it, honey? You know, we're trying to you know, get back a bit of fitness. It's just, look, and I will admit, you know, we've just on a pre-course ride for a bit of a training run, you know, and oh, you know, we've just come back against a headwind on the bus, you know, and or the tractor as we call it, and it was hard, wasn't it, honey?
Yeah.
You know, I'm asking you. I was the one pedalling.
Well, I was pedaling you. I was actually pedaling with him on the back for a little while. He's a lot heavier than me.
100 metres, but well, I'm supposed to trust her with my life, but I don't know about that. But you know, she's doing well. There you go, push there, push, pedal, pedal, pedal. Come on. Now, I'm going to answer this question because I know I'm going to get asked it. And it's because, like, in this little incident where I've been running in shoes and I'm a barefoot runner, so I go say, wow, what's this bullshit, you know? So anyway, look, this is really gnarly stuff, right? Okay. Whenever I'm going out running, right, our barefoot, you know, or we transition to minimalist runners, okay? Now, I love these ones. These are the Lone Peak variety, you know, they're, and like, you know, I just think, you know, if you're going to make a good shoe, right, it's a zero drop, okay, and it's the ultra range, ultra, A-L-T-A-R-A, I'll put it up here somewhere. Anyway, so, look, when we're running, right, that's what we want to do. We want to run for the enjoyment, okay? We run barefoot, okay, because it helps strengthens all the mechanics of the barefoot running technique. You know, we don't do anything from a dogmatic point of view, you know, and that's what I really hope to encourage other people with, is that when you're looking at the only times that you need to put shoes on, when it's a really gnarly terrain, well, go and do it, you know, but at the same time, make a conscious choice about your buying decision, you know. When I'm training and I'm on ground that my feet can, you know, I don't need to cover my feet because of really sharp rocks or whatever, you know, that may hurt me, I'll put some good, dedicated, all-terrain, you know, minimalist, conscious thought shoes into it. We're not in it for a dogma, we're not in it for anything else except make sure that when you learn to run, you learn in a correct form. You don't go just trying to do umpteen miles with heel striking, bad form, bad posture. It doesn't get you anywhere. You know, that's why you see the trail of injured runners, you know. And seriously, if all the Nikes and the Pumas and everything work the way they say they do with anti-cushioning, well, why do you still get injury in runners, you know? Because there's two reasons, right? One is that, you know, unfortunately when people start running, they just think they're bulletproof and, you know, end up hurting themselves. And the other thing is just through poor form. Lots of mileage on poor form, you know. So that's what we're encouraging you to do, is to, you know, start off slowly with a bit of barefoot running, learn a bit of technique. Yeah, it's going to be sore, but you know why? Once you've gone through the soreness, then your body's ready to run a bit further. Then go and put some good shoes on if you want to, you know, go and do it. You can buy, you know, we have gone through dozens of iterations of different type of, you know, minimalist running shoes. We bought Kickstarter projects, we bought Zero shoes, we bought them all, okay? And in the moment, you know, I'm looking at it, so I've got a pair of Hirashi runners, right? They're one of the originals, you know, way back when, you know? Like, these must be over 10 years old now, you know? And look, I just use them for now I use them for my, you know, going out shoes, you know? But when you're looking at trying to find a shoe or a foot covering for a specific purpose, then use your brain, you know, like the Hirachis, and, you know, they're all good, but, you know, once you get into slippery, wet conditions for traveling, you know, in my experience, they don't work that well, you know? So what's wrong with putting a pair of good, well-designed, you know, wide toe box, minimal cushioning, you know, zero heel lift, you know, shoes on that'll last you a decade, you know? Not a problem. Not a problem, okay? So that's what I'm always about here. Conscious consumerism, you know, thinking about your life. I can go to gnarly terrain, a shoe's a shoe, you know? Really nice wide toe box, no lift, you know, and that's about the best you're going to get. Except if you're running in the Vibrams like Sonia loves to, but hey, you know, like, these are pretty minimal cushioning, but these are a trail running shoe, and I love them. Well, it's been a while since we've been on camera, hasn't it, honey? As a pair, hey.
Yeah, that's right.
People will be wondering where the Sonia is in the free radicals. Hey,
I'm here.
Explain what you've been up to, honey.
Just been busy looking after my granddaughter.
Yeah, well, that's right. Yeah, we sort of, you know, we took a bit of a left turn with a few things, you know, a few family things, you know, but. You know, if you follow along with the channel, you'll see, you know, the gardens have got, you know, established now. You know, we've sort of done a few things to, you know, get the next sort of passage on its way, eh, honey? You know, so you've got the kids sort of sorted out, you know. So we're now just sort of back into, you know, we're trying to get a bit more physical activity happening, really, haven't we? You know, so, you know, because I've kept mine moving up in the gardens, you know, so I just kept her moving up with pushing the pram and keeping the kid hand to hand. But you know, we've got a few events we want to try and do this year, so that's us. But you know, it's our run ride training, you know, so we managed to get a bit more distance done and a bit of, you know, so we can run for, you know, 3 or 4, do a ride for 3 or 4, someone else drops on, you know, so we can get a bit of distance up, you know, without having to worry about, you know, keeping the you know, legs turning over an injury, you know. So anyway, yeah, look, that's us. You expect a few more things coming back up again. So so from Sonia and I, we'll
help save the planet.
eat more greens.
Be free.